edition of LLG's Random But Real. We are excited to be here one more week. Aren't we, Chef?
We are totally, totally excited.
This is this LLG's a random but real. And it's been a interesting, very interesting week. I don't know if y'all can hear all that noise from my computer in the background, but we just wanted to welcome you all. We have conversations about anything and all things random with the side dish, not an entree. Well, I really should say an entree, not a side dish, a mental health advocacy. Y'all know I try to use my singing, my speaking, whatever, just to bring people more knowledge about just relationships and mental health. That's the goal anyway. So we'll see if that's what happens.
Mhm.
All right, Chef. So like this week, I remember I was looking at Tracy said, good evening, folks.
Hey,
We
Tracy.
were just say hey. We were talking about some things we saw on social media. Like sometimes we'll send messages to each other. And so I saw this thing that made Chef cringe, is what he told me, about cuddling. And they said that cuddling it saves your life. That's what it said, but I'm not sure that that's factual because I did not check it out. However, what I do know is I like to cuddle. When I say that, I mean just cuddle. Okay, you can read between the lines with that. I'm not talking about anything else but just cuddling. And so because I didn't check it out, I really don't know if that what that person found is factual or not. But I did kind of like what was said. Look at Chef's face. He said he's gonna be serious this week, y'all, but I don't know. So Chef, tell me what you
Serious.
think about that. Because, you
You
know,
said you said the title is called "Cuddling Can Save a Life,"
yeah, that's
right?
what it said.
Cuddling also can help create life.
And that's what you said.
That's what I said.
It can. I mean, maybe no. See, cuddling might start the process, and then other things happen that lead to that part, and maybe that's it.
I mean, if that's whatever your prerogative is, I guess. I mean, it's
We
hot.
let me crack it up.
It's hot. It is hot.
Oh, so I'm gonna ask them what they think about cuddling. Y'all chime in. And thanks for joining us. Y'all know if I look away, it's because I'm also typing, trying to talk to
Laugh
the
on purpose. Be grateful.
voice.
Laugh
I
on
know.
purpose.
But
Be
it's like those
grateful.
party laughs. I probably need to laugh because it's been a rough few days. Definitely a rough few days
Was
for me.
that was
So
was that your first time?
what have laughing?
Yeah.
Oh no. My
Oh,
friend, I don't know. I don't
okay.
know if he's watching it now, but one of my friends has had me laughing. Even today. He says something that's funny every day. You know who you are. But yeah, he had me cracking up.
You know who you are.
Yeah, if he's watching, I don't know if he's watching or not, but if he is,
That sounds
sometimes he
like
don't say anything.
you out here giving autographs and
No, not that.
celebrity
I have
lifestyle.
friends. I
Celebrity.
have multiple friends. I know a lot of people. And so sometimes my friends watch my podcast and they say what they have
Okay.
to say. So, but yeah, that if I speak to that person, I'm just gonna say whenever I speak to them, I usually end up laughing.
That's good.
That's all.
Seems like it's more to that. It's more to that story.
No, we're not saying that. We
Okay. All right.
we we not gonna say that. Not at
Okay.
all.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, one of the other things that was I found interesting or funny, well, not really funny, but I was watching another thing on social media, and this guy was like, he was apologizing. He was like, "I'm sorry that I returned text in real time. I'm sorry that I, can communicate and does so constantly." Of course, I'm paraphrasing, or whatever. Like I'm like whatever thing everything he was saying, I totally felt because I don't like when people are fake. I really don't. And I think that if you are talking to someone, you're interested in them, dating them, whatever, then why play games? Why if you don't want to talk to me, then don't talk to me. But just my tell me that you don't want to talk to me. Tell me, like literally be like, Chef, don't call me no more. That's what I would do. Or Chef, leave me alone. But if
So
I
you
don't
don't you
just
don't
ghost people,
no. You don't be like catching like clues or anything like that.
no, I got the clues. For me, it's
Read
about
the
keeping
room.
people accountable.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't that's a game. Like I'm not dumb. I couldn't be the counselor that I was if I couldn't understand the nonverbals. I'm taught nonverbals very well. I can read probably between every line that's given. But that doesn't teach the other person to do their part. And I think that I do believe that what you give, you can get. And so even if you don't get that with me, doesn't mean that you're not going to get that with somebody else. So you however you treat somebody, I mean some people call it karma, but how you treat somebody, it comes back on you. And usually it happens with the person that you didn't want it to ever happen with. Is that one that you were really feeling, the one that you really liked? I don't like that. So yeah, I'm always gonna ask you to like what really happened because I also am trying to benefit myself, like or better myself. So if I'm like, Chef, so what was it? Then yeah, if we're cool, I would expect for you to tell me the truth because it might be something specific. Now, that doesn't mean that the person is going to tell me the truth, but I would like for them to do that.
It just seems like you had an opportunity to escape this situation before you got here. Let's go back, sister. You said that you good at reading nonverbals, right?
Uh-huh.
So once you start reading nonverbals and you continued on, you don't trust yourself? You don't trust like your gut feeling?
No, it
You
has
get it?
nothing to do with me. It's about holding you accountable. So if I don't say anything to
Wait,
you about whatever it is,
wait.
then you may not ever. It's you just go along in la la land, using people, saying things to people, acting as if. No, I want you to say to my face
Lisa,
whatever it is.
yo,
I'm just telling
Lisa,
you that's just how I am.
Lisa, that's too much time wasted. You wasting time. You
That
so
don't mean that I'm sticking
wait a minute,
around or still
wait,
dating you
wait.
because of it.
Lisa, let me be your best friend right now. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. So look, after you read these clues and you get like the gut feeling, you get that gut feeling. You hold on.
I move
A-
on.
You move on at that point.
Yeah, I move on once I know, but I still am going to have a conversation with you. Yeah, I don't stay around just, oh my God. Wait, no, I'm not doing
Wait,
that.
Lisa, let's go back.
Yes,
Lisa, let's go back.
he's
Why
amused, y'all.
why you wanna go back? Once you learn how to move with a person, why you wanna go back and have a conversation? Like why it what you when
It's
you
a
already know
conversation.
but you already know what it is.
Yeah, I'm
You
not saying
already know what it is.
I'm not having the conversation so we can stay together
So
or
you
get
wanna
back together.
wait a minute, wait a minute. You wanna have a conversation just to leave after that?
Yes, I'm already gone. Now, there may be every now and then, there could
That's
be one
crazy. That's a
person.
lot of energy.
I don't know. I don't feel like that. But I
Y'all
can
not
understand.
even y'all not married. I wouldn't want to
No,
waste
we're
all that
not.
time. I wouldn't want to waste that much time trying to fix something that you should already come with. If you ain't got no pure intentions on how you want to move with me, then I mean, why waste any more time if I'm not getting what I want and you're not getting what you want, either there's a miscommunication or we just wasting time.
So remember, I said I'm the
I
same
don't want
way
to
with
waste no time.
everybody, like my friends, my family, significant
Yeah, yeah.
others. This is me across the board. So if I care about a person at any time, I'm still going to treat you that way. So if you, even a friend, right?
Hmm.
Even a female friend that we were really close and they decided to stop speaking to me, but I cared about them, I will still have a conversation with them. That doesn't mean that the friendship's going to continue. It's just about holding people accountable to just say whatever it is that they have to say. And that could also be because, like I said, in my life, I've dealt with a lot of rejection and abandonment. And so people have done whatever and rolled on without owning up to whatever it is. Nope, I want you to be specific. I
So
want you to
so
actually say,
you're the judge. That's what it is. You the judge. I gotta
I'm not
hold
the
you
judge.
accountable. That's just too much energy, though. Like, oh, so if it's
For
like my
you, it
sister,
is.
no, listen. Like, if it's my sister or something like that, like a family member, somebody I really care about, somebody that is I know solid, then yeah, of course. But if it's somebody I'm just dating and I go off of nonverbals and it's not what I want, then
Then you roll.
I'm gonna move accordingly. I'm gonna reciprocate the level of effort that you're giving me. You see what I'm
And I
saying?
think that that's fine for you. That just doesn't work for me. So if I'm dating, so first of all, I don't date just to date. So if we dated, then it's already been a conversation that I want to be married or whatever it is.
You don't
Eventually,
date
I'm not
just to
saying you're the person.
you don't date
So
just to date though. But
no.
you said you don't date. So
Well, I'm gonna say it depends on what part I am in my life. You asked me like a couple of years ago, it might have been something different. Next week, it might be something different. But I go into every situation, like in general, my goal is not to date just to date, just to have, I can have fun with my friends. I got enough male friends that if I just want to have fun, I can have fun. I have enough female friends. I have enough family. If I want to just have fun. So I'm not going into something just to have fun. However, that has not always been my stance. So I have gone out with some guys and they were like, I don't want to be in a relationship. And, I know that I know what it is. My point is, whatever you say is going to be in the beginning, because they say we always change, females. But a lot of times it's not us to change. I've been told by several men, like, I changed my mind, just in general. But I respect you more telling me whatever it is than I would you just, and they always come back. Now, that don't mean they always get me. They don't get like just get a second chance just because they came back. But I'll say a good 8 out of 10 times they realize. And some of the stuff, let's talk about this. Some of the stuff they say when they do come back, oh my gosh, it's horrible to the person that they were with. No, you went over there, so okay.
let me ask you a
You can't
question.
see my hand, but I'm giving you the
Yo,
hand to
can I
go
yo
over there.
let me okay. Can I ask you a question?
Uh
This
huh.
perfect. When they come back,
Hold on one
when they
second. Wait, before you say that, because we got to talk to people too. Don't forget your thought. So, according to Tracy, yeah, she said you have to have a lot of self control to simply cuddle, and I said I concur. And then Jace Knox 1666. These are both my friends, y'all. Cuddling expert here when needed. He's so silly. I hear you. Okay, go on, please continue.
I I lost my thought.
I said to save it.
I tried to, but it's so much. I had a long week. Okay, I had a long
Okay.
week. I
We'll
don't
blame
even
it
know where
on,
I was
is
at.
it, so we
Yeah,
blame
it's
it
a
on the
long
BS or we blame it on the actual sickness?
both,
Oh, okay.
both. But don't put my business out there like that.
No, I'm just asking.
Don't put my business.
We talked about that on the
No, no,
live
no, no,
part.
no. I'm just saying.
Our
So,
first play recording, that part was on.
what was the last part you said before you read the messages?
No, you're not asking me. I know you don't remember.
Oh, you had a
You
long week too.
forgot.
Oh man.
Let's skip. Maybe it'll come back. Tell me, tell me what's on your mind today, Chef. What you bringing to the table in all this? Because you don't give people. Do you not give people second chances? Is that what you say? Have we talked
Eh,
about that today?
Second chances. That sounds like a
Yeah,
song. Um, of course, but
I
I
need
feel
to write
like
some lyrics.
you get second chances while you are in the relationship. Honestly,
Mm, got it.
because you're working through your relationships, and that's how you make your relationship stronger by those little mishaps and how y'all build together. I told y'all I was gonna be serious this week, so there
But
you
you
go.
not.
I am.
You
I'm
made
so
me laugh, so you
serious.
can't be serious.
Laugh on purpose. Laugh on purpose.
I am. So I'm asking them if they have any questions. Um, So if y'all do,
Second
y'all
chances.
please just let us know. Yeah, second chances. Do you
If we
think the
break
people stick with them?
if we break up, nah. Uh-uh.
Never ever.
Once I quit a job, I don't go back. I don't go back.
That's a blessing.
I know what's there. I know what benefits come with it. I know what work comes with it. And
So now we
I
comparing a
love
female to a job.
yes, a relationship is work.
It is.
It's a business. It's definitely work. And most people don't want to do the work that's required to maintain and keep the relationship going. But that's
Facts.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's a special place for them and it's a special place for us. So there you go laughing again.
Because you crack me up. But I mean, you said us, so I'm assuming that you know that
I
at
know
least
both
on that.
sides. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I know both sides. And the
All right. What
grass
else
ain't greener. The grass ain't greener on the other side. I'm
on
gonna
the
tell you,
second chance side or the
yeah, and on the second chance side. But it depends on what you've done, right? Some things I feel like is, we can't salvage this. Ain't nothing here to, put us back together. But depending on, what happened, you know.
is that if you did something or if the other person did something?
I believe it's both.
Mm.
I believe it's both. But I think controversial, I know, but I feel like most men commit more than women. I believe men really commit to their responsive. Listen, hold on. Listen, just hear me out. Hear me out. I know it's worth debate, but I'm saying I believe that men really commit to their relationship and responsibility of it and everything that comes with it. I'm not talking about the ones that want to play games. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about when you know you with somebody solid. That's all. And they commit to it. I think they commit more.
Hmm. Okay. Uh-uh.
I
I
mean,
don't think I've
it's
ever heard that.
I mean, somebody got to tell you. Somebody got to get the truth to you.
Men commit more than female.
Who breaks up with who more? Who divorces more, the man or the female?
I don't know. What's the stats?
Female.
So do you think it's because we don't commit, or is that we tired of y'all from
A
doing
woman
whatever
with
it is
the
that you did?
no, not I don't look. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing in the chat talking about Kevin Samuels. R.I.P. to that man. But when you really, when you really look at it, when you really look at it, you will hear a woman say, I'm no longer happy.
I've heard men say that
Yeah, I'm no longer happy. I want to be free.
from the BS that you were talking about.
And I respect that. I'm not saying like I'm not saying I got a problem with it, but I just don't hear the other like in real life in real like people that I, I mean I know it's worth a debate, but I just I believe that when you got somebody good, they really commit to the responsibility of the relationship. And in my life I can prove it. But
I'm listening.
that's my point. I just feel like we commit more. That's all.
I think
I don't
that's
like all
really
this. I don't
interesting.
like all this awkwardness, silence that you're giving me today.
I'm
Like,
not. I'm listening.
all
You
this
serious and
pausing.
I'm listening.
But I told y'all I was gonna be serious. Like I said that.
Okay, so well, I'm telling you, I'm listening, and a laugh here and there. Cool.
Cool.
All right. So then, what have you heard this week dealing with relationships? Or what came up for you?
Check this out. So, got one. Check this out. It's if you in a relationship, a long distance relationship, right?
Uh huh.
And let's say out of 3 years, the guy travels to the woman, you know, more all the time, right? All the time. She never travels to him. Is that one-sided?
Okay, so let me ask a
I,
question
I'm
with
I'm
that.
gonna slow walk you. I'm gonna slow walk you on each step. I'm gonna slow walk you on each step.
No, I get it, but I need to ask a question about that.
Go ahead.
So if the woman is going to the guy, is she expected to pay as well when she's traveling to him?
What do you? I mean, yeah, she pay her own. He pay his own. I don't.
Uh,
However they build that up. I think that's like a in-house kind of situation. I mean,
you don't think it makes a difference?
nah. I mean, y'all both again. This is like one of my points. This is the reason why men commit more right here. Because if I don't pay, that stops you from coming to see me.
No, not necessarily. I'm just asking. I think that in the
No, I mean,
beginning,
I'm asking. I'm asking the question.
yeah, no,
Like,
I think in the beginning though, like I do think you should like show me that you because y'all are the ones that find the wife. Y'all the ones that's supposed to be seeking to find whatever you find it. So I think in the beginning, but I'm also the type of person um I don't mind doing what I gotta do, but I also don't feel so back to your original question, I do not think it should just be the man going to the woman. But I do
okay,
think that if I do that, then you need to be making sure I have accommodations or something. Like,
what com what?
especially, I also think it depends on the salaries that are made on both parts. Like, I think all that has a part to play in there.
So that means if both parties commit to something,
Mhm.
that means one party has the burden of upkeeping and making sure the logistics work. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I think that it should be on the person. So if I'm flying to you, if we were dating and you live wherever you live and I live wherever I live and I'm flying to you, I think all those things should be talked about first beforehand. But if I am flying to you, I mean,
Hmm.
or if we're in this, then I do think that I it should be on me to fly to you sometimes as well. But I don't think that it should be me initially. I think that it should be the
No.
man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. Of course.
But I think it should go
Of
both ways
course.
at some point. Now,
Of course.
what
Yeah.
that point is, that's a different story because you're not about to have me flying to you and then you do some crazy stuff. I want to say some
Wait.
other words,
Wait a
and
minute.
and
Wait a
I'm sure out in the streets and we in a relationship, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Don't turn this into no true crime
I don't mean
episode.
like
Come
that type
on,
of
man.
crazy stuff.
I'm talking about two normal college kids or after college, you know.
Okay, after college.
I'm just talking about people that are able to make it happen and
Okay,
they both commit to the idea of long distance.
then I think taking turns is okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I know
Okay.
that a lot of people would not feel that way.
Okay.
But I also do still believe that it should be the man first. Like
Okay. Yeah.
maybe not just the first one, maybe the first couple of
What
them.
what 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 accommodations would you need when you go see him for that first time?
Room board, you best to feed me. You better give me a place to sleep. You know what I'm
So
saying?
wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? I want to put a pin right there. Let me ask you
I
a
feel
question.
like I don't want to know what it is.
You wouldn't know that he had room and board for you before you went?
Well, no, I think it needs to be even more discussion because room and board could mean like, oh, is at your house. But everybody doesn't present the same way. Like, yeah, I guess you could do video calls and see where the person. Like, I have a male cousin who is beyond neat. Like, I know when I'm going out of town, if I'm staying at his house, I'm good. It was surprising. I brought a friend one time and she was like, oh my gosh. Like, but I wouldn't do all of my male cousins. I'm not going to their house. And the same thing with some males because they're just not, they just, I'm sure they're clean,
Wait,
but they don't
wait,
clean them. I
wait.
stay there.
See, I feel like throughout today we've been having these moments. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Okay.
So my question to you would be like, so the people that house you wouldn't go over for whatever reason, whether they got bugs, whatever, whatever your reason for not going to their house because they're not as neat as you. Like, so
No,
when
not
you
needed need, just not need. Like they just not. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just not well kept. They're well kept in person, like on their
okay, that was gonna be my
person,
question. Yeah.
but not their home. And so I do believe that your spatial sense also makes sense. Like if you're living a junky house, like you can't never, you won't even go in my car and it'd be like junk. It may be a pile or something, but usually everything is in neat. People be like, oh my gosh, why is it so neat? Now the outside, that junk might be dirty because I don't like going to the car wash. Like somebody, and I'm definitely not gonna be doing it in front of my home. Like I'm not washing no car. But it's, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then the outside matches the inside. But to me, the inside is far more important than the outside. But your spatial sense makes that's how you live. If you junkie,
Yo, you
it
mad
shows.
funny. You are funny.
No, you forget I was a counselor for 20 years, so it's some stuff
You are
that I
funny.
learned in the process.
That was
I'm
that
just
was
saying.
on some that could have been a sermon right there though. Your
I
outside
did
is
preach at one
yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Your
let
outside
me
is
see what
immaculate,
Tracy said. I
but
didn't
the
say that
inside
though.
is more
I
important.
didn't. Tracy
I,
said, as a single woman, I can't speak for men. I feel, though, that many men are avoidant of commitment. It could be due to trauma. And guess what? I agree. What you say to that?
I have no
We'll call it.
yeah, I mean that yeah, that could be factual. I mean, but I still say they actually do commit to the idea of relationship, not this fairy tale, not this fairy tale.
I think if anything, is both. Like people commit to who they
Equality,
want to commit.
you feel like it's equal.
It's both.
You feel
Meaning,
like it's equal.
yeah, like I don't know if it's equal, but I think it's both. I don't know if it might be 10 off. You know what I'm saying? Might be 40% on one side. You know what I mean? 60 on the other, or vice versa. I
Hmm.
think it's really close in numbers. But the reality is we're creatures of habit, so we do what we want to do. And so when people say, I'm busy, yeah, so am I. Like I got a lot of stuff going on right now, but I still make time for whatever it is that I say I was gonna make time for because if you're important to me. So it doesn't mean that, and what I've learned, it doesn't mean they don't care about you, but it means that you're just not a priority on their list, on their current list. What you write down?
I'm just, I feel like it's always ways to tell, but then again, I always think outside the box. So, um, I mean, I can agree with that. I can agree. I can go with that.
Well, we got to like one agreement in almost
Yeah,
30 minutes.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I can
Is
agree with
there
that.
anything we're actually gonna keep it short today? Like I'm missing, Erica couldn't be with us. But just wondering, is there anything that you want to leave the people with?
Drink water and pray.
Drink water and pray.
Yeah,
I think those are good.
yeah, drink
I
water
don't
and pray.
know. I don't know.
Everything,
Right now, I'm more pray.
everything is get out your head. You know what I mean? Stay out your head. Don't overthink this week. Play it cool. Drink water and pray. Um, treat yourself. Do something well for you. Do something good for yourself this week. Even if it's 30 minutes or an hour. Do something for you. You got enough people that you are, always lending energy to. Do something for you. Get some of that energy back and love on yourself. You accomplished a lot. You went through a lot, and you are here. So be grateful for that and do something for you. Drink water and pray. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. And I guess that was your sermon for today. We appreciate
Amen. Amen.
that.
Amen.
Oh, so yeah, drink water and pray. Do something good for you. That is a good one. I want y'all to follow us. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at One Singing Lady, the number one singing lady. And then on here, y'all subscribe. Send it to your friends. Tell them to subscribe too, please. And then, we thank you all for joining who have joined today. And in Erica's absence, I'm sure that she misses
Mhm.
y'all and will be back in 2 weeks. I think right now, y'all just have FYI, we may still do something on New Year's Eve, but if we do, it's going to be earlier in the day. So just make sure you subscribe so you know that we're live. And then if we don't, we'll talk about that the next show. I think I'm gonna remember to do that. And we'll wish you a happy new year. But I want y'all to be thinking about that because this is the season, maybe we can talk about that too, where during the holidays, some people are very lonely, some people are surrounded by family and friends. A lot of different things happen. And so remember we said it's a mental health advocacy platform as well. So I just want people to feel supported, get the help that they need if you do need to speak to someone during this time. And then, reach out to families, friends, therapists if you have to, just so that you feel supported. Because I would much rather you be here than not here because you're going through a rough patch or a rough season. All right. So again, we appreciate you all watching, being here, supporting. We know we're going to get some more subscribers so that you all will know when we're live. And again, we appreciate it. I think this has probably been the closest that we have gotten through the platform without major issues. So I guess I'm gonna continue to use two devices so that I can speak to you all as well as speak to my lovely co-host, Chef A. Erica. But in your absence, well, in their absence, well, her absence, and on behalf of Chef and myself, we say thank you. Have a great rest of your week. One singing lady out.
Chef out.
Talk to y'all
Out.
later. Good night.